Hi, welcome to this month's HubSpot tip of the month for May 2023. So in this month's tip of the month, we are looking at the AI integration with HubSpot. So some exciting developments. It is in an alpha version, and if you can see on the screen. So it's a work in progress. So bear with the team at HubSpot. But I wanted to give you a bit of a taste of what's possible within the system, what's working now, and a little bit of a look into what's not working as well. So first thing is really looking at some of the simple setups within the AI system. So in case you're wondering, the system's called ChatSpot. If you go to ChatSpot AI, you might be prompted with a message that says sign up and go on the wait list. We're on the wait list for around, I think it was about a week, maximum 2 weeks. And once you have connected, they've given you access, you connect it to your HubSpot instance, and then you can start drilling down into the instance and pulling information out of HubSpot. So I'll give you like a really simple one. So if I was to type in something like who brought in the most business last quarter, okay, and we're on our test system here. So let's just see what information it comes up with. Bear with it. It does take a few seconds while it runs the details. Okay, and there you go. It's brought up that apparently I brought in $250,000 on our test system. So you can, without having to write a report, you can bring that information straight into HubSpot, and if you needed to, you could save it back to HubSpot as a report, or you could save it as a Google Sheet if you were pulling more data out that had tables and rows, etc. Okay, so that's an example of like a very simple piece of information that you could pull out of it. But if I was to say like who are our prospects who are likely to close next quarter, last time I ran that query, it did have a little bit of trouble. There you go. So I'm not able to answer that question. I don't have access to the data. So a bit interesting. So sometimes a little bit hit and miss. So just bear with it. But the concept is that we're able to type in essentially free language type questions into this chat system. It'll interrogate all of your HubSpot data, and you will be able to present it in a way either as a report or a spreadsheet for the further processing. So let's have a look at also say this one here, market email performance. So these are like pre-configured questions that you can kick off with as well. Now this one I had send a specific email as well, and there you go. We've got 662 sends and an open rate of 25%. So interesting. So that gives us a bit of an idea of how our email performance is going. And then we've got this other one which I wanted to jump into. There's a blog generator, so you can actually type in a topic to talk about. So we could do maybe what is a CRM system, send the prompt, and it just sends it straight to the AI system, and it'll go off and generate a blog based on the topic that I wrote. So it's going to take a few seconds, and then it's going to spit that out as well. Okay, there we go. It's written a blog post. I can then post it straight into HubSpot, save it as a Google Doc for later, or push it out via some other means as well. So yeah, relatively handy. And then the other one which I thought was quite interesting was this image generator. So say I've written my blog post, and then I want to have a person sitting at a desk with HubSpot on their screen, and then I give it some sort of adjective, so fun, and then send that off to the system. It'll take a few seconds, and then theoretically I've got an image to go with my blog post as well. And there we go. That's my image. So relatively handy. I'm not sure what all this stuff is up here, but anyway, it's created an image for me. Now, what I don't have clarity on is how much of this is copyrighted. Can we claim it as our content? Do we have to put a notice on there? That I'm definitely not sure on that one as well. But I wanted to give you a little bit of an insight into how the system works. As I said earlier, so register on chatspot.ai. Once you get approved, you'll be able to have access and connect it to your HubSpot instance. And then the best way to use it is to use these prompts on the left-hand side here, which allow you to build out queries against your own HubSpot instance and also generate content as well. So hope you enjoyed that. Very, very early look into it. It is in an alpha version, so very, very early days, but I dare say that will change over the next couple of months. So keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching.